All right, boys. So it is currently 6:05 in the afternoon, dude. I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Or not 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock this afternoon, just because of the work schedule, how it's going. But we're gonna get some content for probably for the gram. So stay tuned. One thing I want to teach you guys, something that I've learned over time, something that I've learned with my fitness, something that, you know, kind of took me a minute to learn. And that is, you cannot cheat the grind. You cannot fucking cheat the grind. No matter all the supplements you want to take, whether that be creatine, whether that be TRT, whether that be anything. You can't cheat the fucking grind. There's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna try to shove shit down in your face and show you, hey, you need to take this supplement, or you need to take that supplement, or this is going to get you X results by X amount of time. No, dude, I've been at this shit for fucking 10 plus years. So don't listen. Anyone that's trying to sell you something that's going to get you thin quick, or that's going to get you ripped fucking fast. I know a lot of people ain't gonna want to hear this, but that's with everything. I mean, it's the same thing with fucking get rich quick too. If anyone's selling you that type of product, you are the fucking product. You are the product. You are the profit, right? You're the profit for that individual or that brand. So when it comes due to that time, you want to work out, you want to get into fitness, you're trying to cut some pounds, you're trying to get better in general, and I'd say I could give this advice because I've been into fitness my whole life. It is not just fucking there instantly. You're gonna have days where you hate your fucking body. You're gonna have days where you're going batshit crazy because you are not satisfied. Now, that is with for any weight, that is with for anyone. You will never be happy with it, so be content with what you have right now, but then again, always be striving for something better. All right, what's up, YouTube? We're getting ready to go on a little bit of a night drive, and hopefully I can still film this and, you know, not worry about, I guess, a little bit of a correction that I have to make. But fuck. Y'all ain't even gonna be able to see me. Okay, so I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys a little bit. So I recently invested into a ledger. I originally had a ledger Nano S, right? And I was buying Ocean Token, I was buying VAI, I was buying SDAO, ASI, you know, your artificial super intelligence, stuff like that. And I recently made a ballsy decision. And I'm like, I just came to the conclusion I'm not going to become an extremely wealthy individual if I don't put myself in somewhat of a dumb/risky position. So there's these $100 million market caps that you're looking at into crypto, and you think to yourself, you're like, okay, yes, the potential's there, maybe 5, 10, 20x, but where are the 100x's at? Where are the things that are going to shift your life dramatically to move that 100x into the tokens that are going to 20x, the tokens that are going to do 5x, you know, minuscule multiplication of your money. Someone told me the other day, they were like, oh yeah, I had my NS stock, it like doubled in 20 years. I'm like, in 20 years? You had 20 years to double your money, and it took 20 years? Beyond that, I just want to explain to you guys that there is endless, multiple, rich individual opportunities that are out here. So I bought Jesus Token. Why? Because I'm a faith-based entrepreneur, right? Yes, I'm buying a cryptocurrency. Yes, I threw $7 grand at it, but what is the market cap and what is it sitting at? $6 million. And last run, it made me about 10 grand. I was like, oh, okay, I threw in 1,000, made 10. But that was me investing, not knowing anything about market cap, not knowing potential, not knowing how minuscule a $500,000 market cap was. I thought that was a huge market cap. I'm like, oh my gosh, it technically is a huge market cap, right? But then again, it's not. So my analogy behind this, it's a $6 million market cap, and I bought tremendous amount of shares. And my dad's got a couple $100 in it because he doesn't really, I wouldn't say he trusts it fully, but I want to start marketing this token. I want to be the central point around this. Hey, this is what I've invested in. This is where I'm going to make my money to take that money, put it into the AI tokens, and then say I do make 100 grand off of this token. See, all I need, that's kind of crazy to think about. All I need is a 10x to get about 100 grand, and then diversify that 100 grand. Like, say we're doing rough estimates. Take that 7 grand that I have, say I do get it up to 70 grand, right? 10x. Take that 70,000 and diversify it in the tokens that are just gonna run the narrative this bull run, whether that just be with AI and gaming or just, different type of L2s, right? I don't know everything about crypto. I do know, what's sketchy, what honeypots are, things to look for, right? Rug pulls, stuff like that. And I don't see that narrative behind Jesus token. I don't see malicious code. I mean, you're running into faith into this stuff, right? Yes, get your money, get out, but that's what it's for, right? Don't look at it as like this token is a long-term investment, because that becomes an idolization in some regard. But there's spirituality tied into this, right? And people love putting their money where they believe, right? And Jesus token fits that narrative. And I believe in Jesus. I believe Jesus can fund my bags. So fund my bags in the regard of, we're going to make some money this bull run. And once we cash out of Jesus, we're going to invest in these narratives that are going to be 20-year long, right? I mean, something that you're just going to buy and hold. Everyone that has gotten rich in crypto has always been a buy and hold individual. So we're going to stay there. We're going to stay in that motion. We're going to stay in that area. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know, if you want to, I'm probably going to put the contract in this video down below in the description. If you are wanting to invest in Jesus token, just know that I'm going to be in there and I hold a large position. It's nothing more than 1%. I mean, I am like not even in the top 10 holders. It just shows you that people for real believe in the subject. So buy some Jesus token, ride the narrative with me. And also, if you're going to get into this, if you are a content creator, promote it, right? Promote it. Explain to people why you're buying this token, why this is the next faith-based multi-billion-dollar market cap that's going to 100x. I mean, stuff like that. Jesus token is going to make you wealthy. Jesus pumped my bags. Jesus set me free, right? Stuff like that. And then, here's the catch. If this does make you a bunch of money and pays you a substantial amount, right? I mean, why don't you do something to thank the Savior as well? If you truly believe in Jesus and you're investing in this token for spiritual purposes as well, why don't you say you become a fucking millionaire, right? Advertise it, right? Put it on the back of the next whip that you buy, right? Jesus saved me, right? Or Jesus saves, right? I mean, you could put all sorts of shit out there to make, to give your thanks to God, right? And you're not lying, right? You're not lying. You're kind of referencing this token, but you're also referencing your spirituality tied into this. So there's just no downside to this other than, yes, some people are going to lose. But what's it say in the Bible? I can put a verse up here, hopefully, if I don't upload this video raw. It talks about the wealth of the wicked belonging to the righteous. So maybe the people that are getting in on the top, they do see Jesus token as a meme coin. But in all seriousness, I don't even see it as a meme coin. I see it as oh yeah, this is opportunity. So take it like that. I'm not saying invest in these fucking coins just to try and make me money. I'm investing to change my life and show you guys that you can believe in something rather than just yourself, right? You can believe in something external, right? Believe in something higher than yourself, and possibly, to me, it's like a testing of faith. Am I gonna ride this up? Am I gonna use this to build my empire? Because say 20 years down the road, I have a multi-billion-dollar industry that's Norm, right? My brand is built out and based around Norm. I have a multi-billion-dollar industry, so they're gonna be like, how hard was it to get your first million? And I could be like, well, actually, Jesus funded my first million or first 100,000 or first 500 grand. And they're like, what, Jesus, right? Jesus? Well, if you go back to my YouTube, I invested in this token, and, you know, on my TikTok, I invested in Jesus token, right? And they're gonna be like, well, did you, I'm getting way out there. But what I'm saying is, there's something more tied to this. So anyways, I love you guys. Jesus is Lord, man. I love you guys. Let's keep working to be the best version of ourselves, and keep on pushing forward. Love y'all.